Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 949, and today's topic is the refining of crude rubber part 2, and I am discussing the refining of crude oil, and refining is the most important part of making rubber usable, where we can use, otherwise it is useless unless it is refined. And we have several processes in refining. First, breaking down, and second, the most important, that is called compounding. And in compounding there are different processes like reinforcement, breaking down, and then reinforcement is done, that is under compounding, where some compounds are added to improve the quality of the rubber, means its strength, elasticity. And then second one is softening and extending of the rubber, that is called softener and extender. And inert filling, and this inert filling is a type of substance which is added in crude rubber, and this inert filling, inert means the substance which is not reactive to rubber hydrocarbon, and once they are added, it will act as diluent, means it will little bit dilute the rubber, so its viscosity will be little bit reduced, and in this way its elastic strength, elasticity of the rubber will be more, and it will be more flexible. And the inert fillers are mainly lime, zinc oxide, carbon black, and some other chemicals. After this, that is inert filling, then we will proceed to softening and extending, means we are going to add softener and extender. So here the most important is softener. Softeners can be petroleum oil, it can be vegetable oil, and it can be turpentine oil and some other oily material, and that oil is added. So it will make, the main role of the oil here is to make the small pieces of rubber to join together, and it will be smooth rubber material. So the pieces will be smoothly joined together, and also once it is in machine and other processes, it will not be having stickiness, it will not stick to the machine. That's why this rubber plays, this oil plays very important role, that is softening. And also with this process, if you want to mix the dye, it will allow to flow the dye and some other chemicals also. So it is actually also we are adding plasticizer, and this process is important because it will make uniformity, and now it will not be sticky, and also it will drastically improve the elastic nature of the rubber. So all these points I will be discussing. So here I am discussing in the refining process of rubber two processes. One is that is the process of inert filler, and then the process of where we are using softeners and extenders. Number, that is B part under the heading compounding, and that compounding process is the refining of the crude rubber. Inert fillers, the fillers improve the hardness and serve as diluents. Rubber manufacturers investigated the possibility of diluting rubber at a time when the cost was comparatively high. Actually, by using this filler, it is serving two purposes. One, it will make rubber more elastic and its toughness will be improved. And secondly, by putting the fillers, the cost of the rubber will be reduced, because the pure rubber is very costly because it is isolated from plant source or synthesized in very small quantity. Comparatively high. They surprisingly observed that hardness, strength and resistance, these three are very important property of rubber, that is hardness, strength and resistance to abrasion, may be greatly improved by adding fillers such as limestone, talc, soft carbon black and zinc oxides. So these chemicals, they are added as a filler in order to improve the quality of the rubber in the process of refining. Then C, the C1 is, that is called softeners and extenders. So softeners and extenders are also used to improve the quality of crude rubber in the process of refining. The softeners and extenders help in mastication, and they include petroleum oils, pine tar, coal tar fraction and palm oil. So these are all, vegetable oil as well as petroleum oil, that is used as a softener, and they serve as lubricants or plasticizer. In general, softeners and plasticizers are added to give the rubber greater tenacity and adhesion, means it will be having more property of adhesion, means it can stuck. Adhesion, which have been used for a number of purposes. For example, stock is to impart oilness to the stock. Stock means the material of rubber in bulk, that is called stock. The word is used to prevent to excessive sticking to the mill. So once under roller, rubber is used for mastication, small pieces are added to make it one sheet. So in that case, sometimes the rubber they stick to the mill, calendar and their blades. So once these oils are added as a softener or extender, so it will not allow to stick to the machine or to the mill. In order to produce tack in the stock, softness are added to the crude stock, and the tack is property which makes the possible the assembling of the different rubber pieces into composite article. Tack is the process, TACK, tack is the process, very small pieces of rubber. They will combine together and make the uniform article or sheet, and that is called tack process, with the different pieces into composite article. Softeners also help in dispersing the pigment. Pigment means color, red color, white color or green color. So they play important role in the rubber industry, these softeners, to distribute the different type of pigments. So it is under C, that is softener and extenders. Point number 1 is discussed. Now I am discussing point number 2. Point number 2 is, in order to make the rubber more elastic, and elasticizers are added to crude rubber stock. So whether you call crude rubber or stock, having the same meaning, where they improve flexibility, rebound and hysteresis and compression on set. The freezing point is lowered by adding freezing point depressants, tensile strength, hardness and stiffness are imparted to the crude rubber by adding reinforcing agents, and I have already discussed what are those reinforcing agents, like zinc oxide, like limestone, etc. The cost of stock is reduced by adding extenders, which are low cost oils, resins or pitches. The common softeners used are naphthalenic oils, aromatic oils, resins, mineral rubbers, and they are all of petroleum origin. Pine tar resins, pitch means pine tree derivatives. Coal tar oils, pitch resins means coal tar origin. Vegetable oils, blown oils, fatty acids, that is natural oil and fats. It can be isolated from animal source, and synthetic organic compounds such as plasticizers and liquid polymers. So these are all chemicals which are used as a softeners and extenders in improving the rubber quality, and these are very important chemicals. Then D is antioxidants. Actually, antioxidants are those compounds which are added to block the oxidation of the rubber in presence of oxygen in air, that is in atmosphere. Even it also checks the impact of ozone and some other atmospheric condition by addition of these antioxidants, and mostly the antioxidants are either amino derivatives or phenolic derivatives. So antioxidants, and they are also known as age resistors. The rubber decomposes when exposed to air, heat or oxygen. Antioxidants are the compounds which protect the rubber goods from attack by air, heat, light and even ozone in the atmosphere. The commercial antioxidants are generally either of amines type, that is amino derivative, or phenolic type, means phenolic derivatives. For examples, they are N-phenyl 2-naphthylamine, second one is alkylated diphenylamine, third one is para-para, that is PP, diamino, diphenyl, methane, and the amines are the strong protecting agents and are widely used in tire industries and other dark colored rubber goods. So with this I will stop, and in the next lecture again I will continue the refining of the rubber, and in the next lecture, that is refining of cool rubber part 3, I will be discussing the pigmentation, how the color are added to the rubber, and also vulcanization of rubber. These two processes are also very important in the refining of the rubber. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.